All right, the first step is to verify the tense and voice of the verb. So, was listened. That's perfect tense because it's completed. And we know that it's active because the I here is not doing the listening, but it's happening to him. So that makes it perfect passive. Now, when we're talking perfect passive, since we know our formulas, we know it's the fourth part plus the forms of sum, es, est. So for this verb, audio, audire, audivi, auditus, so we need to make it the fourth principal part, audit, and since it's feminine, we're not going to use us, we'll use a. And then the correct form of sum es est, first person, sum. So the answer is audita sum, I was listened to. Okay, let's look at the next one. You will have scared. Will have, oh, there's our big flashing sign. Will have makes it future perfect. And the person, the subject, you, that's the person who's doing the scaring. So that's active. Future perfect active. So when I look at that, I think stem, tense marker, personal ending. This takes the perfect stem plus ERI for the tense marker plus the ending. So if we look at the verb you will have scared, will have, that's tereo, terere, terui. So I'm going to take that perfect stem, teru, notice we knock off the I, there's our perfect stem. Tense marker is ERI, and then the personal ending is just S. So teru eris. Notice the ERI is short in the future perfect tense. Moving on to number 3. He will be visited. Okay, I see a will, not a will have, so just will. That makes it future tense. And let's see, is he doing the visiting or is it happening to him? It looks like it's happening to him. So that makes it future passive. So the stem, tense marker, and personal ending. In the first and second conjugation, the tense marker for future is the bo, bis, bit thing. But this verb, wiso, wisere, is third conjugation. So the tense marker is the E. So we need the present stem plus the A for first person, long E for other persons, plus the personal ending. So the stem on this is wis, because that's third conjugation. And then we need the long E. We say, and then the passive ending. So we've got or, vis, tour, more, many, enter. And we're going to add the tour. He will be visited. Okay, continuing on with number 4. We've got y'all will want. Well, the will by itself, notice not will have, will by itself is future tense. And y'all, the subject, they're the ones who are doing the wanting. So that's active. So we're always thinking stem, tense marker, personal ending. For the future tense, we need the present stem. And we need, let's see, so the present stem plus the tense marker. This verb, kupio, kupere, kupiwi, is the third IO. And in the third, we get the A or E for the tense marker plus the ending. Very similar to the last example. So this is third IO. So kupio, kupere, since it's an IO, the stem is kupi. The tense marker is the long E. And then the personal ending, OST, mus, tis, and T. For y'all, it's kupi A, and then tis, kupi A tis. Y'all will want. Okay, next example. We dined. Okay, this is completed action. Dined, it's all finished, so that makes it perfect. And we were the ones who are doing it, so that makes it active. Oh, perfect tense. We should know this one really well. The perfect tense is a snob. That's the perfect stem plus perfect endings. So I think the verb is keno, kenare, kenawi. So we will take the perfect stem, kenav, and then stick on the perfect ending, I ist die it, imus ist das errand. Okay, now imus, we dined. Okay, the next one, they are welcomed. This is a little tricky. Are welcomed. Let's see, are, that sounds present tense. Now, are they doing the welcoming or is it happening to them? Oh, it's happening to them, so it's passive. Present passive. For the present tense, it's always the stem plus the ending. That's not so bad. So this verb is excipio, excipere, excapi. Present stem from excipio. Oh, that's third IO. So it's excipi, because it's third IO. And then we need the ending, which is excipi NTUR, but we don't like the INT, so that's why I left room. We need the U, excipiuntur. Let's make that U a little bit neater, excipiuntur. Next one, you were being heard. Well, whenever I see an ing, were being, that's gotta be imperfect because of the ing there. And then let's see. Are you the one doing the hearing? No, so it's happening to you. So if it's happening to the subject, that makes it passive. So for the imperfect tense, we need the present stem plus the BA tense marker plus the endings. So for audio, audire, audivi, this is fourth conjugation, so we need AUD. And it would normally be a long I, except since we have to put the BA here, and a long E goes in front, that takes over the long mark. Auda ba, and then we need the passive ending, because it's passive, so or, ris, tor, more, mini, untor, we need the ris, auda ba, ris. There. You were being heard, auda baris. I wait. Well, that's pretty simple. Let's see. First person, singular, present, active. So it's expecto. There. It had been destroyed. Well, had, that's a big sign that we've got pluperfect. So active or passive. Is it the thing that's doing destroying, or is it the thing that's being destroyed? Oh, it's the thing that was destroyed, so that makes it passive. Remember, pluperfect passive, future perfect passive, those are all the two-part words. Our formula says for pluperfect passive, it's always the fourth principal part, plus the second word is the forms of iram, eras, erat, etc. So, for destroy, deleo, delere, delewi, deletus, but notice it's neuter. So we're going to have delate, but we want for neuter. And then the third person singular form is erat, deletum erat. It had been destroyed. Okay, next one. They were conveying. Well, I see were and ing. That sounds imperfect to me. Is it active or passive? Is the they doing it, or did it happen to them? They were doing it. So imperfect active. What's the formula for the imperfect tense? It's the present stem plus BA plus the personal endings. So to convey, okay, the verb is weho, wehere, so that is third conjugation. In the third conjugation, we want the VEH. Present tense, the placeholder vowel is a, oh, but it's not present, it's imperfect. So we've got BA, and then we need a vowel in between, which is the long E, we, he, ba, and then we need the they form, and T, we, he, bant. Okay, and the last one. Y'all ladies will have been approved of. Will have. That's future perfect if we've ever seen one. Okay, are the ladies, are the y'all doing it, or is it happening to them? It's happening to them, so that makes it passive. By now, we should remember the future perfect passive is the fourth part plus a form of not sum or aram, but rather ero, eris, etc. So, let's see. This is feminine. For some reason, I don't think you have this verb in your vocab. We'll use probo, probare, probawi, and probatus. So we're going to take the fourth principal part, probat, and we need the feminine plural ending, probatai, and then the y'all form, eritis, probatai, eritis.